Happy to have Mark, another champion.
Yeah.
One with the Raptors 2 years ago, who I've always loved.
Yeah.
Mark has my Defensive Player of the Year trophy at his house. But that's no here nor there.
I did a reaction to Bleacher Report's top 99 defenders in NBA history, and apparently Tony Allen took exception to where LeBron James was ranked on the list. Let me know in the comment section, did LeBron James deserve the 2013 Defensive Player of the Year award that ultimately went to Marc Gasol? Let's react to the video. We got Tony Allen on the Chris Vernon show, and this is what he had to say about LeBron James.
LeBron at number 22. No decoy.
Let me just speak on that. Like, yo, Bron, stop it, bro. You ain't never had to check nobody, bro. Everybody had to check Bron. His biggest defensive plays are the chase down blocks. You get what I'm saying? That's his biggest thing, the chase down block. But he was saying something like, he could have got Marc Gasol award.
He said that is his award. That's his award. He said Marc Gasol got my decoy.
Cool. So let me pull a sheet up on something. Bro, every time Mark got the award, when Mark got that award, everybody that summer or everybody was asking me why I ain't get the award, why I ain't get the award. Man, I didn't think not one time LeBron deserved that. If Mark didn't get it, I should have got it.
I got to do the numbers check, but I mean, Tony Allen is one of the most respected defenders in the league for the entirety of his career. So if he believes that, fine. I didn't look up the numbers on Tony Allen, but I found some numbers on something else.
I ride with you on that. I ride with you on that.
And to see that he's saying for his legacy, he should have got that award. I'm saying to myself, bro, every game you came in, you was the 100. You was the guy.
You was a traffic cone.
And all you...
Whoa.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, listen, I don't know who that is, okay? I don't know who Buddy is right here. Respectfully, stop. Just let TA get this off his chest. No matter how crazy it sounds, let TA get this off his chest. Don't do that. Don't do that. LeBron James has never been a cone. All right. People may have given him buckets in his career, right? But a cone, don't worry. This is outside the playbook. We got video evidence. The cone he was not.
There was a couple chase down blocks a game. Name somebody that he had to lock up.
Derrick Rose, as we're gonna see, Kevin Durant, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard. We've seen him lock in defensively. Now, my thing about LeBron is I'm not going to say that he can guard 1 through 5. I'm not going to put him, out the gate on Dwight Howard, Roy Hibbert, guys like that. I'm not doing that. He can guard some fours, but I'm not putting him on Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki the entire game or David West the entire game. I'm not putting him in those situations per se. But for a possession or two or a short stretch until maybe Chris Bosh can come check back into the game, yeah, I can allow LeBron to play defense in that situation. I've seen him guard Pau Gasol in the situations where maybe it's a short stretch or it's a switch. Cool. But an entire game, 1 through 5, I'm not putting LeBron in that scenario for the entire game. 1 through and some 4s, absolutely. He's versatile. He's smart enough, quick hands, can make reads, can cut you off, move his feet. He has length in it. He has long arms. So, I can trust LeBron in almost every single defensive situation. And when he's locked in, he's going to go after you. He's going to go after you. So this conversation by TA, in my opinion, I think it is just him reacting to the fact that LeBron said something, Marc Gasol is his guy, and for whatever reason, it's taken him 6 years to say this, but whatever, all right? The opportunity presented itself, so he said, I just don't like the fact that it's TA, a guy that we respect so much.
And get the win.
Hey,
you can't even think about that because it was always somebody trying to stop him. He ain't had time to be stopping nobody. That quite confused me about that.
I think a player with LeBron's ability, the athleticism, again, a freak we'd never seen before. I think 6 all defensive selections is so underwhelming.
It's so hyped up.
It's so underwhelming for him.
Wait, TA didn't know. He didn't know where Buddy was going. It is underwhelming from the perspective of, like he said, LeBron should have more all defensive selections. I would say, what were we looking at? 2009 LeBron. I would say 2009 to 2018, 2019, LeBron defensively, phenomenal. Then you see later in his years and then earlier in his career, there were stretches where when he locked in, he could play defensively at a very high level, right? So I do think 6 is a little low.
He'd have like 12 of them if he like really cared about that.
Engaged in the shit.
If he was engaged in defense, like
You don't think he should have been number 22?
I just think when I watch him, bro, when I was watching him, I've seen him. He came in year before me.
Yeah.
I always saw chase down blocks. I ain't see no fighting over
clamping
getting
shit.
it, like.
This is the negative side of the highlight era.
Yeah,
we gonna.
I just didn't see that. I always saw him in the air.
That's crazy.
He was in the air, and that's no knock to him. I ain't hating on this. I can't call him king. That's LeBron.
People are saying he locked up your boy Paul Pierce.
He locked up Paul Pierce.
That's what the streets are saying. He locked up Paul Pierce at one time in the playoffs.
Man, what you talking about? We made him go to.
I'm just
listen, bro. We made that man go to
Miami. They made him quit.
The season started. He ain't shake our hand that game. Look it up. He ain't shake nobody in.
He didn't shake nobody in.
He ain't shake nobody in. He dipped.
He did.
Now to the point with Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce did have success against LeBron when it was the Cleveland versus Boston rivalry. When he got to Miami, not so much. You know, he had some good games, but I mean, for the most part, Paul Pierce was just older, so you didn't really see that much happen anymore. But in Boston and Cleveland rivalry, yeah, he had some pretty good games versus LeBron.
He dipped, and that showed me
he's
real emotional about this game, and he cared a lot about these stats. He cared a lot about all this stuff because you know damn well you weren't trying to lock nobody up. He just putting the narrative out there, but I disagree with that one.
Hey, well, there you go, LeBron. That's for you.
Yeah,
but I ain't hating though. This is a discussion.
He don't like Memphis, so everything you said.
There is some hate. There is some hate involved.
And his music to our
he is.
Bro.
You heard him on the golf course last time.
Exactly.
Y'all heard him on the golf course last time.
Heard him on the damn golf course.
We got that
He won LeBron.
Yeah,
he won LeBron that day. He was with his homeboy, his posse that day.
He said LeBron.
All right. Now that's what they had to say. Now, when we look at the situation, LeBron can feel that way, and I'm gonna show you footage from that year. LeBron was locked in defensively. He was playing great defensively. He was voted second for a reason. Okay, I'm not saying he was definitively the second best defender in the league, definitively the defensive player of the year. What I'm saying is, based on what I saw, LeBron has a right to feel like that's his defensive player of the year. The same way in 2009 when LeBron won MVP, D Wade has a right to feel like that was his award. That's just the way it goes. The same way Carmelo Anthony, his rookie year, has a right to feel LeBron has his rookie of the year award. Based on what we saw, they have a right to feel that way. This right here, these are the numbers from the defensive player of the year case. Okay. Shout out to Joel Moran. I pulled it up from his Twitter. Don't really know him, but shout out to him. Marc Gasol versus LeBron James. Grizzlies were second in defensive rating. Miami was 9th in defensive rating. On-offs, Gasol was 99.1 on, 105 off. That's a -6. LeBron 101.8, 104.4 off. That's a -2.6. Mind you, Dwayne Wade is still there. Udonis Haslem is still there. Chris Bosh is there. Shane Beck, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there are other guys that are playing elite defense on that level. So the swing that you see when Gasol is off of the floor, you don't typically see it too much when LeBron is off the floor defensively. You might see it offensively in some situations. Advanced stats, I mean, I don't really care for these, but here we go. DBPM 3.1 for Gasol, 2.4 for LeBron. Defensive win shares 5.4 for Gasol, 4.7 for LeBron. And then block and steal percentage, we don't really care about that. But the bottom says Marc Gasol was very deserving of Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron wasn't robbed. I think the second part is more true than the first. The second part is more LeBron wasn't robbed. You can't go wrong either way. If anything, Marc Gasol still should have made first team all defense. That would have been more fair because, granted, you win Defensive Player of the Year, it should be an assumption. You win MVP, you should be assumed to be first team all NBA. Like, that's just the way I see it. So he wasn't first team, he was second team. That's what you're able to lean more into and say, if he's second team based on the same people that made the voting decision, then how am I not the Defensive Player of the Year? So LeBron has a case. He has an argument, and he has a right to feel that way. I don't think TA is correct at all.
James is on Durant, and Durant will guard James. So it's not just two superstars playing. They're actually matched up against each other.
It's not just two superstars playing. They are actually matched up against one another. Come on now.
Durant misses it.
Now, pay attention to this. This is LeBron James on Tony Parker right here. In these situations, you see LeBron on Tony Parker. Well, there's somebody else on the basketball court. Kawhi Leonard. Guess who's matched up with him? Dwayne Wade. So in situations where they had to make that switch where Chalmers or Norris Cole couldn't guard the other point guard or whatever, LeBron would slide over and D-Wade would slide onto the wing, the small forward or the shooting guard. So they were playing great defense as a tandem together, being able to cover each other. But to say LeBron wasn't guarding up on elite players.
James has been guarding Parker most of the fourth and overtime.
Most of the fourth and
Dunker
overtime.
double. Dangerous pass. Parker again for three. Way off. Leonard.
So both of you guys familiar with the Maurice Stokes game, as so many legends would go each offseason and just show some love.
That game was started to help pay for the medical bills of Maurice Stokes. One on the shot clock. Butler barely gets it off. James got a piece of it. Great defense and a 24-second violation.
It doesn't get much better than that. Realizing that you're defending a knockdown shooter, so he closes out to his body and forces him to make a play.
This is elite defense. Come on, man. Let's be fair.
Off the dribble.
Ball in Durant's hands.
First of all, the stance. Great defensive stance. Elite score. Look at the score. 22-4. I'm going to have to go back and look at this game. 22-4.
You don't think LeBron James is taking this challenge on tonight, do you?
Well, he's definitely right in there. And
Green hasn't had a chance to take many shots. That time James takes it away from him. Post play.
well, good individual defense by James. And then sprints the floor with force, just buries Danny Green.
Durant on the drive, off the 1 foot.
Great contest.
Hey,
James made it tough.
I'll tell you, LeBron's been up on top of him, Mike.
With Kia NBA
Whoa.
countdown.
That's crazy, Hubie.
Trying to keep their hopes of back-to-back titles alive with a victory tonight. Ginobili.
Now, LeBron's not fighting through any screens. That's what we were told. That's not what I just saw.
Another turnover, his fifth. And then he fouls.
Terrific defense.
Good sticks. And Chalmers. Paul slices and dices in. Blocked by James. And
Of the Nets getting exactly what they wanted from LeBron James, a contested 22-footer.
James poked that one.
Not really on-ball defense in that situation, but the point stands. LeBron can lock in defensively. He can be a pest. He can be a guy that swarms. He can be off-ball. He can be on-ball. He can captain your defense where he's calling out plays, switches, different things like that. He can be on the ball, fight through screens, lock in defensively and on one guy for an entire game. We've seen him matched up with Kevin Durant many years. We've seen him matched up with Carmelo Anthony, Kawhi Leonard. We've seen LeBron play defense at a high level. This particular season, though, the award went to Marc Gasol. there's no reason for us to sit back and say Marc Gasol was undeserving. No, Marc Gasol had a great defensive year statistically, which is typically what people lean on. As far as stocks, blocks, and steals go, they're pretty much neck and neck in that situation. So you can't really point to anything that definitively says LeBron did not, LeBron deserved the defensive player of the year. But TA, I got to call foul on this one, man. LeBron was a dog defensively in his prime. Let me know in the comments, did LeBron James, in your opinion, deserve the 2013 Defensive Player of the Year award that went to Marc Gasol? That's one more for the good guys.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people